All these responsibilities and life is very physically and mentally demanding. We have one opportunity to be healthy and strong. Talking about training for life, I'm gonna give you some tools that has helped me. I believe it starts today, and there's no better way to do that than to bring health into your home by starting a home gym. It has changed my life for the better. I know that, and I want to help people do the same for them. Home gyms can be overwhelming. There's a lot to consider, and maybe you think about fitness and you think, oh, it's looking good or whatever the case may be, but it's much more than that. We can work on our explosiveness, we can work on rotational strength and different dynamic movements, along with regular standard, just conventional strength training as well. All that encompassed into a well-rounded workout routine, not to mention the conditioning. There is so much that goes into it. Everything that we consume on a day-to-day basis, whether that be what we watch, what we eat, what we drink. We can make a good choice today by starting a home gym and starting to work on our health. You don't have to be perfect in every aspect. There's healthy balances, obviously, but I'm just gonna give you some tools that have helped me try and be the healthiest version of myself when it comes to my job and being healthy for my 3 young kids and my family. I want my home to be healthy. I want my kids to be around me. I want them to see me working out and working hard and understand that fitness is a part of life, and hopefully subliminally it will instill some good habits into them so they will choose to make fitness a part of their lives as they grow up. So here we are, not to get too corny, too freaking hunky-dory here. Let's just jump right into the equipment. That's why we're here. So many good pieces of equipment. It can be overwhelming with all the stuff that is out there. I'm gonna start with some like kind of budget options, and then I'm gonna go from there. Starting with my power blocks. I have the Power Block Pro 50s. I have a stand to go with them, and all of that I found on Marketplace for $250. So I would highly recommend any of the pieces of equipment that you are considering to jump on Marketplace, do a search of Marketplace, save that search so it pops up. Marketplace is an algorithm as well. So the more you go on Marketplace and look for rep fitness equipment or whatever you're looking for, more likely it is to pop up right away for you. Marketplace, you can be patient and you might be able to find some good finds. I mean, my power blocks were pretty much brand new. For the equipment itself, power blocks, it's an adjustable set of dumbbells. Dumbbells you can do so many different exercises with, and you can do a lot of unilateral movements as well. Kind of talking through some movements here, like with my power blocks, I like doing like thrusters. So it's like you squat down and then you press up. A lot of my job entails squatting down, pressing up, shoulder mobility, working overhead. Building strong shoulders is vital for me. You can do single arm movements. You can do some alternating stuff, dumbbells, obviously highly functional. You can do a million different exercises with them. So I would look into starting with something like that. You can also do your standard just squats, overhead shoulder press, chest press, different rows, dumbbell curls, all those things. The next thing I'm going to talk about is kettlebells. I have the Rep Fitness adjustable kettlebell. It doesn't take up a lot of space in the home gym. 5 different weights, basically 5 different kettlebells for $250. That's a pretty good deal. Kettlebells are great for so many different movements that you can't necessarily do with a lot of other pieces of equipment, like swinging movements and different rotational movements. You're always working through different ranges of motion. You're not always constantly in like a linear plane of motion. You're rotating and you're doing things. So to avoid hernias, hurting your back, straining something, if you build the muscles through those ranges of motion when you go down to do a job or to pick up your kid or whatever the case may be, it's very conducive. It's easy. You go out to your garage or you go outside and do different Turkish get-ups, goblet squats. You can do different pressing movements as well. It works on your grip strength, wrist strength, all those different things. It's very core focused. You cannot deny or understate the importance of some kettlebell rotational swinging movements. Just as kettlebells are great for swinging movements, something like a heavy sandbag is great for just real world strength. Dumbbells, barbells are awesome tools for lifting, but in the real world, chances are you have more of a dead weight situation. It's not as compact or easy or balanced. So having something like a sandbag where you got to actually grip it really heavy and it's more awkward to lift I like doing different sandbag movements. I have a 100-pound one. People are lifting 150, 200, 250-pound sandbags. Good for them. There's different styles of sandbags. This one from Titan Fitness works for me. Kind of similar to sandbags, but different in a way, is rubber slam balls. I really like rubber slam balls as well. I have a 25-pound one and a 50-pound one from Rep Fitness. More explosive style movements, something that you can literally slam on the ground and explode into a movement. Not a lot of things in the workout realm are stuff where you can just all out explode and throw something as hard as you want. A slam ball that is filled with some sort of sand in there, you can slam things down as hard as you want. Different squats you can do step ups with it. You can do it single arm shoulder stuff, which would be more realistic if you had something on one shoulder and you were squatting down or moving throughout life. In the corner, you see a thick pipe looking thing that's called an axle bar. It has like a 2-inch diameter, so it works on your grip strength. Just like sandbags are more realistic, having something that has some sort of thick grip and is kind of difficult to hold on to is going to work on your grip strength. You load on some weight plates with it, heavy rows with it, bicep curls and reverse curls with it. It's extremely cheap as well. That one from Fringe Sport, I think only cost $125. You can do a lot of your different barbell exercises, but you can work on your grip strength at the same time. Another thing is going to be a plyo box. I have one from Titan Fitness that's got a 20-inch side, 16-inch side, and I think a 12-inch side. Obviously awesome for different lateral movements, different explosive movements, jumps, and my favorite exercise for legs is just gonna be weighted step-ups. So I'll take my power blocks and I'll do weighted step-ups onto the plyo box and do that a bunch. Obviously you're transversing and moving upstairs. Building strong legs to step up and over something is going to be important as well. You can utilize power blocks in the same hand. You can carry one at a time. You can throw a sandbag or a slam ball on your shoulder. You can utilize your kettlebell. Plyo boxes aren't expensive. I've tried the foam ones. I wasn't really a huge fan of them because you kind of sink into it a little bit. So I like the wood plyo boxes. This one from Titan Fitness works pretty well for me. My most recent purchase, and that is that weight vest you see behind me. If you're in the military or something, you wear one of those for other reasons, but for training purposes, a weight vest is pretty awesome. I was doing some burpees today. I was doing some push-ups today, some dips today, some pull-ups. It just adds a little bit additional weight, like 20 pounds of weight, as you're going through these movements, which is gonna be, I mean, especially if you're like a first responder and you wear one of those anyway, it's gonna be beneficial, or a firefighter or whatever the case may be. I think it's a great addition if you aren't lifting a ton of weight and you're just doing kind of HIIT style training, jumping from one exercise to the next. Every workout, I'm kind of like putting it on just to get that added benefit, that additional sweat, that added resistance to my exercises. So the Rep Fitness Strata weight vest is pretty awesome, and that's gonna be kind of wrapping up some of the functional fitness tools that I utilize to get strong and healthy at home. But obviously there's things like barbells, there's adjustable benches, there's cardio pieces of equipment. Like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, it's like an all-encompassing thing. You got to look at your health overall, and you want to be the healthiest version of yourself. You want to better yourself for your life, be healthy for your kids and your family. So I hope this video helped. I didn't mean to get all corny or whatever, but I thought it was important, and I was thinking about it and making decisions every single day, and our decisions start now so we can be healthy into our 40s, into our 50s, into our 60s. I think starting a home gym is a great way to do that. If you have any questions, please leave them down in the comments. Keep working hard, and I'll see you in the next one.